What's up, guys? So it has actually been a year and a half since I've actually seen my car. Well, drove my car. I've seen it 2 or 3 times when I went down to the shop where it was, but to actually drive it, it's been a year and a half at that shop waiting for parts. Believe it or not, I'm still waiting for one part that's 4 months back order. There's none in the United States. That's the only bad thing about owning an exotic car or a car like this. The fact that sometimes you gotta wait forever for parts. Now, even this, I even stopped at a dealership and the place where I worked on it, they ordered one and I thought it'd be quicker. Forget it. I mean, it's a minor part. I can drive the car, so it's not a big deal. So it's back, got a full tank of gas on it already. This thing is a beaut. God, I miss that car. So anyway, so what happened to the R8? You know, a lot of friends of mine were like, yo man, like what happened to your car? So I guess I was fortunate enough to buy a car. I think I've owned this thing now for almost 4 years. And it spent almost a year finding a shop, which, you know, that's the amazing part. Getting a car like this worked on, you really got to take it to the right place. And I'm fortunate enough to find that I have found the right place. They can actually work on my car, and they know what they're doing. You know what I mean? They really do. Even though it took a while, the parts took longer than ever to get, and that was a big holdup. And the weather, over winter, I pretty much didn't worry about it, and I tried to speed it up over the summer. Of course, we're still waiting on the parts. Here it is, fall, almost winter, basically, winter. And I got my car back. But hey, I got it back. So that's the most important part. And I love driving this thing, totally. I know it's not the world's fastest exotic car, I know that, but there's something about this car, the lines, everything. I just love the R8. Always have. It's a dream of mine to own one of these, and I'm glad I did. But anyway, so we're gonna get back to talking about what happened to the car. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is what happened to the car. You see that hole? So this bottle gets a shield mounted on here. Okay? That shield keeps the exhaust from doing that. Somehow the shield was gone and the exhaust got hot enough, burned a hole through the tank, water got in it, water mixed with the oil, went into the clutch area, flywheel, and that's why the car would run sometimes for me, and then all of a sudden it wouldn't, and then it would again. You know, it's amazing. I went to 3 different shops. Out of 3 shops, the 4th one was the one that actually found it, figured it out, and started working on it. Problem number 2, when this happened, then this car now has a new clutch, new everything. As you guys can see, I had a sensor here, electronics. So obviously that had to do with the clutch, so that's new. And then basically this part, it's crazy. So all those little parts had to be replaced and worked on because of this. That was it. That was the cause of all the problems with this car. So to be fair, is an Audi R8 a bad investment as far as, you know, is it going to break a lot? Let's face it, all cars break. Something like this was negligence on the owner or the person that worked on it before I purchased, and never put the shield back on it, because I can't see it rusting off and falling off. So somehow somebody worked around that, took the shield off, and voila. A matter of time before you burn the hole through, and there you got yourselves one big problem when you have water mixed in with the oil it is never a good idea. So, and of course I messed up with the electronics. This pretty much has to do with the clutch sleeve, because the clutch is brand new now, so I don't have to worry about it now for at least another 20,000-30,000 miles maybe. I don't know roughly how long they last, but I know they don't last a really long time. Depends how you drive it. So, but yeah guys, it's back. And again, that was the whole entire problem with the R8, and how come I couldn't have it for a year and a half, because some of the other parts that we had to order, we had to get from another country. The clutch, it was in the Carolinas, so we had to wait. Of course, COVID-19 didn't help matters. Now think about that. This car went through COVID-19, which some people didn't work, and then on top of that, the parts wouldn't get here because of COVID-19. So I think it would have been done a lot sooner. I know that, but hey, it's done. It runs. So we're gonna turn it on and so you guys can hear it. It's a beautiful car. It really is. Well, guys, the car is magnificent. If you guys can hear it, it sounds awesome. It just purrs. I love this car. I mean, I know it's an old car, but I can't see getting rid of this car for a while. And I mean, I do have one or two other cars ordered that I want, so this is kind of like something old that just the lines never get old, and it's just a beautiful car and a fun car to drive. It really is. So there you guys have it. this was informative to some people that own an R8. So make sure that you check your engine compartment, make sure nobody removed that shield or the shield didn't fall off or something like that, because that's exactly what it's going to end up, and it's going to cost you some serious money. So I'm always pretty much keeping my cars intact, and I keep an eye on them and stuff like that, but needless to say, I'll keep a closer eye on them from now on. So, but anyway, there you guys have it. Hopefully you enjoy this video, and I'm sure there'll be more videos coming up with the R8, and the new stuff that I'm getting is going to be a little while, so I don't know when I'll get that. And let me see what else. Other than that, I don't have any other new toys. I do want to do a video on the Hummer. I got something that I'm going to add on. I think it's going to be more fun, but it's actually a safety thing, so it can be treated both ways. But I think it's going to be more funny than anything else. So anyway, you guys take care. Sorry I've been MIA, but with work and everything going on, it gets a little challenging. So, and this was a very expensive bill with this car. I could have bought a really, really, really beautiful used car. So anyway, guys, take care. We'll see you guys in the next video. Later.